Welcome back to our channel, Watch Enthusiast. In this video, we'll discuss a really intriguing topic concerning all top-tier watchmakers that you might not be aware of. So let's get started. Switzerland has one of the best watches in the world, and the trilogy of watches discussed below is mind-blowing and has surpassed every leading watch company in the world. Each brand is constantly vying for a great legacy. Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Vacheron Constantin are the world's top 3 watchmakers. They are the holy trinity of Swiss luxury watchmaker brands, and each of them sets the bar for innovative complications and style. The holy trinity of timepieces is constantly striving to outdo one another and keep competitors like Rolex at bay. Patek Philippe and Vacheron Constantin have held the honor of crafting the most complicated watches in the world at various points in the storied history of horological craft. Audemars Piguet timepieces. Audemars Piguet, as one of the big 3 watchmakers, has been iconic and aspirational since 1875. The first-minute repeating movement for wristwatches was created by the Swiss luxury watchmaker brand in 1892. Followed by the world's first skeleton watch in 1934 and cutting-edge thin watches in 1986. Childhood friends and watchmakers Jules Louis Audemars and Edward Auguste Piguet formed a business partnership in Switzerland's Valley de Joux. Audemars Piguet specialized in watch movement regulations, while Audemars Piguet had previously created complex watch movements for iconic brands such as Tiffany and Company. Audemars held production and technological components at their own company, while Piguet focused on sales and management, allowing them to become one of the big 3 watchmakers. The company, currently led by Jasmine Audemars, is the oldest watch manufacturer still run by its founding families. The Royal Oak. After the introduction of the Royal Oak collection in the 1970s, Audemars Piguet truly rose to prominence. The Royal Oak is the signature timepiece of the Swiss luxury watchmaker brand and is very popular in Hollywood and is owned by many of the stars in industry. It is the first luxury sports watch with exposed screw heads and an integrated bracelet, designed by Gerald Genta and inspired by traditional diving helmets. The Royal Oak would shape the next century of horology and solidify Audemars Piguet's place in the holy trinity of watches. Define luxury. For the Swiss luxury watchmaker brand and the rest of the world, the Royal Oak has defined luxury integrated steel sports watches. Emmanuel Gade was commissioned to design the Royal Oak offshore for the iconic timepiece's 20th anniversary. The case was larger and more durable than the original Royal Oak. Connoisseurs of the big 3 watchmakers emphasize the concept of luxury in a luxury sports watch, as exemplified by the Royal Oak collection. Master 01. The iconic Swiss brand rarely introduces new watch collections. When it does, the world notices. The two-tone design Master 01 is not a historical reissue. It is a faithful remastering of the original concept of this integrated self-winding chronograph measuring 40mm across and featuring pink gold bezel, crown, and pushers. The collections of the brand feature high-end mechanical movements meticulously crafted by their forward-thinking team to make an impact on the world of horology by heeding the technical and theoretical boundaries. Challenges of innovative complications such as perpetual calendars, chronographs, and chiming watches. Dial Millenary Frosted Gold AVENTURINE. The philosophical yet creative Millenary Collection, which debuted in 1995, showcases the iconic brand's creativity and free-spirited vibe while harnessing the power of aesthetics and functionality. The Millenary Frosted Gold AVENTURINE dial raises the bar in terms of modern design and technical expertise. The watch is a masterful blend of exquisite jewelry via the Polish bracelet with folding clasp and elevated watchmaking via the blue AVENTURINE off-center disc and a small second counter with a hammered and satin-finished 18-karat white gold elliptical case, a deep blue AVENTURINE dial, and 3D architecture. Patek Philippe timepieces. As one of the big 3 watchmakers, the world pays attention to Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe produced 8 of the 10 most expensive watches ever sold at auction. Patek Philippe is the world's oldest continuously operating watch and clock manufacturer. Founded in 1839 in Geneva and known for inventing and popularizing complications such as the perpetual calendar, split seconds hand, chronograph, and minute repeater in mechanical watches. After beginning with pocket watches, the Swiss luxury watchmaker brand took off after a few leadership changes and hit its stride with the Polish-French leadership alliance of Antoni Patek and Adrian Philippe. Also, the brand holds the record of most expensive watch sold online and also has its own museum. Royce, the Swiss luxury watchmaker brand, earned the blue blood nod when Queen Victoria wore a keyless pendant watch and a timepiece suspended from an opulent brooch at the Great Exhibition in 1851. It is known for popularizing complications, the invention of more than 20 basic calibers, and more than 100 patents. Countess Koskowicz of Hungary made history nearly 2 decades later when she requested the first Swiss wristwatch. CHIME GRANDMASTER. The Patek Philippe GRANDMASTER CHIME remains the most expensive watch and wristwatch ever sold at auction, fetching $31.19 million. The timepiece is the most complicated ever created, with 20 complications, a reversible case, 2 separate dials, and 6 patented innovations at a cost of more than 100,000 hours of labor. Calatrava. Patek Philippe was acquired by the Swiss Stern family in 1932, and the first Calatrava model was introduced by David Penny, who was inspired by Germany's Bauhaus movement. The timepiece is understated and enduring for future generations, luminously pure and defining an elegant round watch. Celestial Moon, Celestial Sky. The Sky Moon was first introduced in 2015. Celestial pays homage to the pocket watches fought over by collectors such as Henry Graves, Jr. and James Warren Packard. Patek is known for its celestial complications with poetic undertones. Aside from its large size of 44mm and 10.58mm thick, the timepiece focuses on the meridian passage of Sirius and the moon rather than the details of solar time. Why is Rolex not part of the Holy Trinity of watches? When you consider the Holy Trinity of watches' continuous watchmaking innovation history, it is easy to believe that no other brands can be as revered. Rolex underwent a rebranding in the 1980s, transitioning from a tool watch to a status symbol rivaling the big 3 watchmakers. Rolex is extremely functional and adaptable. Initially, they were sold through authorized dealers who would gladly exchange an oyster bracelet for a strap if requested. We have a large selection of high-quality Rolex watch straps for your favorite timepiece. Rolex, with the exception of the rare Rattrapante chronograph, has not produced many complications. It makes its living by making incremental improvements to basic time and calendar wristwatches. The Holy Trinity's 3 firms have a different concentration than Rolex, with a strong focus on fine watchmaking, intricate movements, and creating works of art. Rolex, unlike the other 3 brands, does not have perpetual calendar movements or hot horlogery movements such as turbulence, the people's favorite. Popularity does not always translate into iconic status. The name Rolex is well known among the general public as an unmistakable status symbol. Some believe that only the Holy Trinity of watches should be revered because of all the innovative movements developed in-house. You won't be sorry if you add one of these to your collection, as all of them are equally good. That's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave your thoughts as well as themes for the next video in comments, and until then, please share, like, and subscribe to our channel for updates on other beautiful videos.